the phrase toxic masculinity is often well-meaning, trying to describe those limitations on masculinity that make it unhealthy, that lead to blockages in social connection and reaching out for help, and the important things that make you mentally healthy. But the phrase itself seems to have become quite damaging.
Yeah, I come from a perspective of we need to get guys to do something, and the best way to ensure they do nothing is to lecture them, to shame them, and to blame them. That is what the term toxic masculinity does. It comes from a media background. It doesn't come from scientific literature. We've never used it before.
Right.
And what that does is it goes, everything you do in the name of men and masculinities is harmful. That is not how we see masculinity, though. And you're saying, hey guys, actually, you're a 14-year-old boy. The way that you engage as a man with women or others, it's toxic, it's broken, and there's no way out.
So what's the right label? So I think it needs to be a word that implies that some things are going too far to an unhealthy stage rather than being completely flawed. So what is the label?
Great, here we go. Let me just throw another word into the mix to become a part of the problem. I think that I don't think you should be putting an adjective in front of masculinity. It's a descriptor for a gender role, which is not something that they created. It was something that is handed to them in complex ways.
So here's the catchy phrase. Harmful behaviors sometimes carried out by men.
That'll sell.
Is that it?
Yeah.
So the other big meta-narrative is around male influences. And so Andrew Tate is now the most famous. The difficulty is, and I think the detractors, the critics, struggle to do this to their own detriment, is to acknowledge that some of the messages from these people who have very unhealthy messages, some of their messages are healthy.
If you continue to go to young men, hey guys, billions of you are watching this content, you're all idiots. That's a really good way to engage with young men. Rather, you walk into the room, you go, hey guys, what are you getting from this? My main outcome here of interest is around getting past an alarmist narrative that everything is harmful and everyone is suffering, and how dare these guys speak to our young men, and rather go, why are they seeking out these narratives? What role is it playing in their lives? And how can we enhance their ability to connect with this content and seek out new voices, rather than saying, you're wrong, you're broken? Because every time we do that, they go, all right, I'm going to watch more of him.